everyone, and welcome to Classic Sitcoms, Facts, and Trivia. I appreciate you being here. Before we get started, I ask you to please subscribe. I'll wait for you. Just go right ahead. Hit that little subscribe button right down there. And then there's a little bell that'll pop up. Click that bell and it'll notify you when I put these videos out. And please share them. I'll let you do that one later. But go ahead and do the subscription thing. Nicely done. Today's video is on some more cool stuff about Leave It to Beaver. Let's look into it. Sputnik was launched on the same day as the show. The Soviet Union announced that it had launched Sputnik into space on October 4th, 1963, the same day the show debuted. It was the first TV show to have toilet scenes. Toilet scenes were not shown on television back then, but Leave It to Beaver became the first, although it was just a tank. The boys were often shown in the bathroom. The Beaver was on I Love Lucy. Before he was Beaver, actor Jerry Mathers was Little Ricky on the show I Love Lucy for one scene. That was 4 years before Leave It to Beaver. Jerry Mathers wore his Cub Scout uniform to the audition. He was around 8 years old at the time. He auditioned for the role. He would wear his Cub Scout uniform for several rounds of audition and tell everyone that he was anxious to get to his den. The show initially had a different name. Originally, the pilot for the show was titled It's a Small World. It aired as an installment of Heinz Studio 57, an anthology series. Wally was replaced due to a growth spurt. Paul Sullivan, who initially portrayed Wally, was replaced by Tony Dow after going through a growth spurt following the filming of the pilot episode. The show was canceled after the first season. Leave It to Beaver might be a hit series at the time, but initially it was canceled by CBS after the first season ended in '58. The most expensive episode of the show was In the Soup. Season 4 episode shows Beaver stuck inside a giant bowl of soup on a billboard after he went to see if there was real soup in there. The episode cost a whopping $50,000 to film at the time. The sum would amount to over $400,000 today. Mathers became the first child to get a cut of merchandise revenue. There were tons of brands ranging from board games to comic books that were featured during the show. Jerry got a cut of the revenue from all those products, becoming the first child during the time to have such an opportunity. It was not a top-rated show. Leave It to Beaver never made it to the Nielsen list of the top 30 shows of the time, since there were a plethora of classic shows running at the time. It was one of the first shows to have a planned series finale. While most of the shows back in the 60s ended abruptly, Leave It to Beaver bid farewell with a look back to its previous episodes in family scrapbooks. And that's all I got for you. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed it. Today's question, for the trivia question, I've decided not to give the daily winners. I saw one comment who said they didn't think we should, and that's the only one person I saw comment on, so we won't. Today, let's do the Andy Griffith one over here. What do you say? Question on Andy Griffith. Who did Don Knotts sign with to do his movies? Who did Don Knotts sign with, what company, to do his movie? There's your question. All you need to do is go over and watch the Andy Griffith Show Facts and Trivia, get the answer, come back over here, put the answer in the comments below, and if you get it right, you'll be entered again. There you go. Simple as that. Have a great day. Don't forget about the other two channels now. You got to get over there and check them out to get the answers. Have a great, unless you already know them. Now let's try this again. Have a great day. God bless. And I'll be praying for you.